7.5 cm left to share between all these ones. So that means 7.5, I can still do 1 here. So that's 2 cm. I have like 5.5 cm left. So now I can still do what? 1 here as well. 2 cm here. Another 2 cm here. So I think I have like 1.5 cm left. So now the 1.5 cm that we have left, I can actually use this as well to shape it in more. So you can see now, this is it. This is 1.5, this is 2 cm, 2 cm, I have 2 cm here, and I have what? 1.5 cm here. So automatically, I have all the shaped part on the waist area. So let's go to the under bust part directly. So we have 12 cm on the other bust, though we can still replicate what we have here on the under bust as well to make it look better. So this is it. I'm still going to be doing like 2 cm here. I'll be doing 2 cm here as well. That's 1. And on this part, I'll be doing 2 cm. Here as well, I'll be doing 2 cm. Here, I'll be doing 2 cm as well. So here, I can actually do 1.5 cm, just to make it different from what we have here. So this is 1 cm, that's 3 cm. 5 cm, that is 6 cm already. I have 8. I have, what's it called? I have like 10 on this part now. So remaining what? Remaining 2 cm. So we can't actually leave the excess like that simply because we are actually doing, trying to snatch up directly. So we don't actually need to leave it like that. So that means I'm still going to be looking like to a part that I'm still going to be snatching out more. So now I can still maintain what? 1 again here. On the under bust, that's the side. So that takes off the 2 cm excess that I'm actually looking off directly. So this is like what? This is like 2.5. This is 2 cm. This is 2.5 as well. This is 2 cm, 2 cm, and 1.5 cm directly. So let's go to the bust part directly. We have 5 cm excess. 5 cm excess. So now, I may actually leave this part without shaping so that it looks a bit slanted from the UP directly. So I can use all the style lines to remove all the excess I need on this part. So that is what? 1 here, that's 2 cm. I have like 3 cm left, so 1.5. So this is 1 here as well, that's 2 cm. On this part, I can actually share the 0.5 on both sides. So this is 2 cm, 2 cm, and what? And 1 cm also. So now, let's go to the hip part. We have the excess of what on the hip part? We have the excess of 4 cm on the hip part. So this is it. You can actually do 2 cm on both sides, just to make it a bit shapy on that part. So this is it, 2 cm and what? And 2 cm. So then you can bring your French curve to shape. Like what we have here. The same thing here. From the UP, here as well, connected to the underbust shaped part, and then you bring it to the waist. So I'm trying to shape them all together so that I see how it looks like. The same thing here. So going to the back now. So when looking at this now, you can see the shaped part of it. So I can actually name this part the CF1, this part the CF2, this part the CF3, the CF4, and the CF5. So going back to this part, I have the CB1, CB2, and what the CB3 on this part. So the next thing I can actually show us how to do now is to get the side dart for the curb, because it's not compulsory you have a straight dart like this. So you can get the side dart as well. How do you do that? Go to the bus line, then you do 1.5, 1.5 down, 1.5 up, and 1.5 down. So then you have to connect them diagonally, meeting where? The point X, and then to the other side as well. So instead of you opening up this part, all you need to do is to maintain what you have here, and then you curve it out. You can actually use your French curve on that part. Do you see this now? So just to make it look curvy on that part. So now, instead of CF1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, we can have CF1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Do you understand? So that is how that part can actually go. So another thing is that it's not compulsory you have it directly to the E-pline directly. You can actually get a Basque design out of this. How do you get that part? All you need to do is to divide whatever you have from the waistline to the E-pline, divide it into 2 just to get the midpoint. This is the midpoint. And then you connect from where? From the waistline. Using your what? Using your French curve. You understand? So this can actually be cut out and then infuse it to, if you are doing a Basque kind of dress directly. So this can actually go for that part. And I can actually do a corset that is a bit shaped on where? On the side as well. I don't actually want it straight the way it is. I want it to sit on the upper hip. So to get the upper hip length now, all you need to do is to go up by at least 10 cm on that part, on the side, 10 cm up here, and the other part here, 10 cm. Then you curve. Can actually curve to the first dart leg. The same thing on the other side as well. Okay, sorry, 10 cm here. So you can see how shapy it looks like. So then you can actually cut this out totally. So the part you are eliminating out is this part for the dart. This part as well. You have to eliminate this part. and this part. The same part here as well. You have to eliminate this part. So this is actually the one going for what? For the eyelet part directly. So those are the parts you're cutting out. And then all you need to do is to cut it out on your fabric and add your sewing allowance to assemble them. If you are putting a boning, and that is even important, you must put a boning. You add the allowance. It depends on how you want to fix the boning directly. So that is that part. Yeah. So are we here? So how, because when looking at this, it may be looking like something a bit smaller. I get what I'm saying. Is that not what you're talking about? Yeah. All right. So how do you do the tightening? All you need to do is to get this opening part. Do you understand? You can see the opening measurement we have here for the dart. Are we here? Yes. All right. All you need to do is to bring it to the other side that we have here. You can actually measure what we have here at 6 cm and then still open up here by 6 cm. So why are you doing that? To make it more bigger on this part. So all you need to do is to connect this part to where? To the point X. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So when looking at this, you can see that it's looking a bit bigger than what we have here. So another thing I want to talk about now is that looking at the cup itself can be like something smaller, and a plus size would need it to go a bit, bigger than what you have here. So like I explained initially, that the bust on the side, mostly the plus sizes to have issue with the bust on the side. You get what I'm saying? So the bust on the side needs to be expanded. Do you understand? You can actually expand it. All those things I'm talking about now will have been done before all these tie lines. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to expand it from this part. Do you understand? Sometimes we have to take the bust measurement from here. Are you seeing me? Yes. So you can actually take it from the center part to where? To the other side. Do you understand? Just to get the length or just to get the width. So I can do it from here to this other side and from here to this down part as well. Do you understand? Just to get the length of what I actually want. So anything you have there, that is what you are extending this part with. Do you understand? I extended this part a bit with just 1 cm. Do you understand? For a bigger size, if you take the measurement, if you measure from here to here, if it's not enough, you can actually do it to this other side. Do you understand? Just to make it, you get me now? Just to make it bigger enough. So if you are doing that to the other side, all you need to do is to connect this back to this point. So that will give you more tightening method, chance. Let me just use it that way, just to make it, let it be more tightening than the initial one that we did. So another thing I want to talk about is that, I'm talking about the side now, that you can still increase the side. Do you understand? Then you can still increase the height as well. Do you get what I'm saying now? So you can decide that I'm not using the chest line that I have here. I'm still increasing it up. After you've probably checked the measurement from this upper part and the down part directly. So that means instead of using the chest measurement, if you take the measurement, let me check what I have here. I have like 18 cm. And what you measured on the bust can be more than that, can be like 20 cm. So that means 20 cm is going, like I'm having 2 extra, where? On this upper part. Do you get what I'm saying now? So that means if I'm shaping now, I'm shaping from where? Here to this part, and I'm shaping to where again? To the under bust directly.